Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shadow and Sun. Today, we are making a video on something that we were going to make a few weeks ago, or last week, but that doesn't matter.
Finally got around to it.
This guy right here has semi-promised to make this thing. I assume you already know what it is by the title. It's actually kind of obvious. A bridge, which I assume is in the title.
On the Dungeons and Lasers Kickstarters, they offered us a rope bridge, and we more or less voted against it in favor of a stone bridge. And I mistakenly said that I could make a rope bridge in a half hour.
No,
boy, was I wrong. It's going to take a little bit longer than that, actually a lot longer than that.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, which we did before the video, was you take a bunch of toothpicks, and by toothpicks I mean popsicle sticks. You cut them till they're around this shape. Show them.
You want them more or less in line with one of these tiles. A little bit longer is fine. I then hacked them up with a X-Acto knife, then hit them up with a wire brush, and then I ran them under a candle to get rid of some of the splinters, give it a little burnt effect. As you can see in the bridge.
We have 11 in here. We actually took off 2 because it was a bit too long. We want them to be around the size of a 2-piece tile because we want these to be able to work with the Dungeons and Lasers set.
Hopefully, if everything works out, you'll be able to use this with your Dungeons and Lasers sets, and in some elevated area you can set up the bridge so that they can, have a rickety bridge to cross over to get to the next area. Kind of a common trope in a lot of dungeons. And you can also use this for outdoors if you decorate it just right.
So also, you probably already noticed, but we did this before just because it took a long time. We took 11 of these. I feel like 11 is a good amount for this, but depends how much you spread them out, because you don't want to have them touching, not only for looks, but because we're going to wrap this rope.
You're going to need leave some space in between each.
Around it's not really rope, it's yarn.
Plank. You hot glue a bit of wire to the back of it. It won't be seen, and we're also going to use the rope to disguise the wire. Hopefully that'll turn out okay as well.
We have not tested this, so if it doesn't look that good, we currently don't know.
One of the next steps you're going to want to do is I just took some foam core, and I couldn't find any washers, so I'm using an old coin. These also measure out more or less even with the 2x2 tiles. Then I drilled a hole through each piece of foam core for these pieces, which these are actually
also the thing that's here.
These are from candy apples that are in season right now, so we just saved the sticks because they had a nice pointy edge or pointy end, and then you just pop them in the holes, glue the foam core together, put a little glue in for the sticks as well so they don't fall out. They don't have to be perfect. You want this to look like a rickety bridge.
Originally, we were going to tie these together with the rope. If you want to do that,
good luck.
Yeah, good luck. It would look a lot more realistic, but
it will not give you any strength. It will drive you crazy trying to lace up each plank as you're going along. So this gives us something to work with. I can't quite read the measurement on the string that we chose.
You just kind of chose a random one.
I don't know if you can see that, folks. I believe it's Art 16 100-pound white. So we'll be using that. Yeah, I have no idea either. But I looked all over for just the right thickness of string. You don't want it too thin. You don't want it too thick. Yarn and things like that. That really won't work. This I think is going to be once it's all not painted, but I'm going to throw a wash on it when it's all laced up.
And we'll probably show that at the end of the month.
Yeah, we will. The finished project, we won't be able to, you know, because of gluing time and drying time.
Also, these things are going to be very useful for another project, but
Good
we
idea.
found...
Let's get these going right now.
Oh, yeah. We found these at the dollar store.
Let's
Or Dollar
let the
General,
camera
I
see
don't
these.
remember which
It's
one.
just a skull and bone
necklace.
beaded necklace. You get 4 for $1. We got these at Dollar General.
Either way, I don't
Or
remember.
Dollar Tree. I forget which one. They got nice bones, nice skulls.
And the clear thing that connects them is kind of cool.
Yeah, this little bit right here. I'm sure you can use it for something. But we're gonna.
The beads are probably not the most useful thing.
You know, crystal balls or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
or
they can be useful, but currently they aren't useful.
going to be using 4 of these skulls to go on the posts to give our bridge a little ominous look to it.
Also,
I'm actually gonna have to drill holes in those.
we're probably not going to do it in the video.
Yeah, they won't. But we do want our viewers to get a.
So yeah, you're most likely going to need to drill a small hole in them.
And get rid of that string at the top. 2. We're also going to be using these skulls and bones in either next week or the week after's.
No, it's probably actually going to be the last craft video of the month.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's going to be the last one, so you have to wait, folks.
But I honestly feel like it's not as cool as some of the other ones, but at the same time it is.
We shall
It really depends. Also, we did do
trying to
some
keep in line with the.
Halloween themed stuff, especially considering it's just easier. There's a lot of skulls and that kind of stuff because it's Halloween, so that'd be expected.
There you go. That's how those will look when your intrepid explorers come across this rickety bridge. They've been forewarned. Danger is here. Okay, on with the hard part. Okay, first I'm going to get this glue going.
Oh wait, is it?
Yes, this is the hard. Not this is the hard part, but the next part is.
Oh god.
The lacing up of the bridge we have not been looking forward to. And
I'm sure you.
I'm guessing you'll maybe need help from someone to get that going just right.
Yeah.
And don't worry if the. Go ahead.
Technically, you don't need to do it. It's with the wires that are held together, but you're probably gonna want to have them.
It will give it an overall better look. You could just wire the. Okay, let's put that off to the side.
Now for the.
Semi-hard part.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This one was a bit confusing, but it's really not that difficult. Or at least I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. Well, I'm gonna do that part later, probably, right?
Yeah.
So how do you exactly discuss what? Did you break something?
Yeah.
What did you break?
A couple of the sticks are a little loose now from the hot glue.
Oh.
That's okay.
Also, I think that
I should have got some pliers for this, but we'll make do.
Actually, should I go get some?
Yeah, can you?
Oh.
No, that was just me cutting wire. Did I break something else?
Where are the pliers?
In one of the coffee cans.
Oh, okay, that's...
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just cut off a lot of this anyways.
Okay. Oh, are you doing the thing?
Yeah, the hard part.
Why did you have to say you were gonna make this bridge? And why did you say you could make it in 30 minutes?
I honestly thought I could.
You can't make this bridge. And is this enough strength?
Yeah, my fat fingers aren't tying this little knot very well. Let me loosen that up then.
I could probably help.
Here, I'll just make it over here and then I'll wrap it around. Trying to tie a tiny little knot here.
So how do I cut? Should I cut one of these pieces
No,
off?
actually, I don't think we should cut it until we're actually really done.
With a single side?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what?
Should I do this because I have smaller hands?
We might actually want to cut this.
But I don't think we should cut it this. Actually,
Well, otherwise we got to worry about that falling off the table or something.
I was correct. They don't work. Yes, they do. Let me get scissors in.
Yeah, that's not going to work. But I got a knife.
I forgot.
Okay, I'll hold everything, and you just wrap it around each. You're going to have to thread it through.
Okay.
Watch, let me do one.
I can probably do one. I think I know how to. Wait, one. Why do we put it through the edge?
You'll see, watch. Because it's got to wrap around each plank.
I thought I have a better idea, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yeah.
And then thread it back through again. You get the idea? And then go around. Take the string, I'll hold everything steady.
Just put this through here?
Yep, and just pull it and make sure you don't catch on anything, it should be fine. And wrap it up again. Maybe we can just go like this. I think.
That's what I was originally planning on doing.
Go ahead.
But I think we should do two. Let me.
Whoops, what happened here?
Something. I think we should just.
Do it twice?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just hold the one, the previous.
Just like this?
Yeah. That looks good. Pull it tight though.
I'm not exactly sure how good this is gonna turn out. I'm not exactly sure how good this this is. I was not looking forward to this, and
Once you get one, I'll hold it with my thumb. Yeah, it's complicated, but
yeah, it's not.
pull a little tighter. Because once we're done, we'll throw a little bit of glue on it.
I think I did something wrong.
You went twice or 3 times. Go under and then over it twice.
That was my issue, as I went over. But yeah, this is. I wish that.
Pull the other string tight.
I wish that we had a better knowledge on how to make videos, because we would probably just skip this part and cut to the next part. But sadly, that's difficult.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, I know.
Focus. You get it, bud.
This is just, I don't like this.
Nerve-wracking?
Yeah, because I don't want it to take too much time, but at the same time, I don't want it to look bad. Because I don't want the video to be an hour long of just this.
The old expression, the faster you work, the farther you get behind.
Yeah.
Take it nice and easy.
We'll probably put like a timestamp or something. But I do think it's gonna.
Nope.
I do think it's gonna look good. I just.
Oh yeah, it already looks good from the top.
Why is this one taking so long?
Oh, it's not taking too long.
I think it is.
Well,
Yeah, I am getting kind of impatient.
don't be impatient. You're doing great.
I'm attempting to not be impatient. But I also want the video to be good. This is probably why you don't want them to be too close together.
Yeah.
Because the farther apart, the easier this part is.
Yeah.
I've noticed that the reason like that one was so difficult was because of the distance. Okay, I think that's good.
Let me move your hands. Let me take a look.
I think it looks okay.
Yeah, well, that'll be fine. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just wrap some of the string around here.
So I think this is gonna turn out good. I just think it's. I think this is going to turn out pretty good. I just think it's going to be one of the most difficult things to do. I mean, it might be different. I mean, it really helps because my hands are smaller.
I was going to say that is absolutely correct.
So it might be a lot more difficult for other people.
This one right here is a little wonky.
Even though I don't think that they need to be perfectly just two around. They could technically cross.
Yeah, it helps to disguise the
wires.
Yes.
Yeah. But currently it looks good.
Not sure if we should try to.
Yeah, we probably should have thought this out a bit more.
You think we should do the next side or connect the base?
I kind of think we should do the next side.
Okay.
But should we cut it? No, we need. Where's the yarn? I'll get the. Get the yarn. Oh, yeah. Just cut a similarly sized thing.
If we use too much, you know, the hard part is actually going to be making the handrail.
Actually, no. It probably isn't. Technically, we could just take a string and tie it on one and tie it on the other, and it would work.
Well, I was thinking of maybe going up and down a little.
We could, but that would just be way too hard.
Well, we'll see.
And also, I don't want the video to take too long.
No, but they're getting the idea.
Yeah, if you want to find a way to have it actually cross, that's good. But I feel like what we would do is just put like a toothpick on each one of these, tie it and do a thing with it. But I don't want to do that, so we're probably not going to do that. Unless we decide to change it. Because I feel like the hand guard is going to, like the rails, are going to be kind of going to be easily replaceable. At least if we just tie a string to each side, it's going to be pretty easy to replace.
Yeah, because they're going to only be about here.
Yeah, so it's not going to be the most difficult thing.
I was thinking of like tying it off here and tying it off over here, and then taking a second string and wrapping it around and then going in between each.
Yeah, but that's going to take way too long. Let's not do that.
Patience is a virtue.
I know, but I don't want to know.
Just not one of yours.
Yeah, basically.
Kids these days, all right?
Well, I just don't want this to take an hour.
Oh, that's not going to take an hour.
Mainly for the video. Is that good? Have you tied it
I
good?
don't want to hide as much of that wire as I can.
I think that's good enough. Right?
Get in there.
I think that looks good.
Yeah, I just couldn't see the knot that I was trying to tie.
Okay. I almost think that it might be a bit easier for me if I do it.
By yourself, without me?
Maybe.
Okay.
And if it isn't, then I'll let you
No problem.
help.
No problem.
That's it.
Just get it as far in as possible.
Yeah. Imagine needing to do this without the wires.
No, I refuse. That's why it took us so long to get this video started, because I was thinking about doing it that way, and I would have had to use super glue on every single stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wrap, drop glue, wrap, drop glue. That I didn't want to do that. I didn't think that would.
Oh, this is taking a lot fast. This is not taking.
Okay, so your old man was in the way. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just stating that it's not.
You're right, though. I thought it was helping, and it actually.
Well, it made it seem. It didn't seem like it was in the way.
But now that you've done it,
I think it's not that you were in the way. I think it's just that I can put it in a better angle.
Well, yeah, especially since it's the other side.
Yeah, even though you could just flip over it and.
Yeah, but it looks good. I can't wait to paint this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Keep it tight. Not too shabby, not too shabby.
It's currently looking good.
Okay, now what we're going to do, while this one still dries, you guys get a good idea of what's going to happen here. We'll connect this one. We'll connect this
Not
one.
exactly. I kind of think this might be one of the difficult parts.
What, putting the sand and stuff on it?
Oh, the sand. I thought we were gonna do the tying it to the other side.
No. That I want. Okay, idea where that went. Okay, I'll cover the rest of that up with some more string.
Yeah. I think it looks good though.
That's really good.
Okay, but the sand part.
Let's pull that. Can you go get the scissors? I'm gonna need them now.
Okay. Which ones? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. These ones, I guess.
Yeah.
First ones I saw.
That'll be fine.
I can't tell if they're good.
If the little string hangs down, that's fine. Pick out some cool rocks.
Probably
Dump them in here.
all of them?
Yeah.
How do I select the rocks I have chosen?
You just pick some rocks that you think look cool.
Uh,
Every video with you.
excuse-
Is that going to be your trademark?
No, please.
Your catchphrase?
No, that's stupid.
You already have one, don't you?
What is it? Oh. What is this?
So we don't get sand all over the place.
Yeah, I forgot.
Or glue on the phone cord.
Yeah, that would not be good. I think I just kind of chose some of the bigger rocks. Okay.
I also shaved down some of this, and I may trim it up a little bit, but for now,
I think it's
Where's
going good.
I'm just going to get some sand and rocks on here.
Oh wow, this is a longer video than... Actually, no, I was not. I was expecting this. Okay, do you put sand on first? or
Not yet. I
rocks?
want to spread it around with a toothpick. Cover as much of the phone cord as possible. There, you see I can hide some of that wire with the...
I think that's good.
There's a couple places I don't want to... You picked out some good rocks?
I just picked out some big ones and some ones that I thought were kind of cool. There isn't much difference between them. I mean, yeah, they're all different shapes, sizes,
Okay.
colors, but...
Now, just place a couple around the posts.
Should put the biggest one.
Yeah, but put them around the posts.
I kind of want to use it to cover, like...
A little more so that it's not blocking the pathway. There you go, that's perfect. That's going to fall over. Okay, that's cool. Maybe another one to help hold that one up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Now put some on the other side. Good job. Nice picks. And let's move that just a little more.
Yeah.
It doesn't block the path. That's good. Okay.
We're gonna put the sand on.
Now we're going to put the sand on and call it a night.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that needs to dry more. This will now need to dry, and then we can hook everything up. They've seen, you know, good half of what we got going on. You want to do the
Yeah.
sand?
Do I just...
Just sprinkle it on. Wherever you see glue, that's where we want sand. And then don't, a lot more. Just pour it.
The entire thing?
Well, just carefully shake it out, okay? And don't worry if it gets on the rocks, it'll fall off. More sand. More sand, more sand.
So, I'm pretty sure you all know how, we're gonna do it. I mean... Just do the same thing we did on this one on the other side.
Exactly.
And you're pretty much good.
You're going to want to let this sand dry at least, I would go 2 hours before you shake it off.
I think that's
There's,
good. that looks good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it looks good. Let me wait. So just do the same thing that you do with this one. On this one, do the exact same thing, just reversed. And that's how it's going to look. We're probably not going to be able to show it off.
Till the end of the month.
Even in like the thumbnail, we're probably not going to we're probably not even going to have this finished till next week.
Yeah.
Probably going to work on it off camera.
And this should actually be able to support definitely plastic miniatures. If you throw, you know, a giant ogre or something like that that's made out of pewter, it's going to come. It's going to come.
There's absolutely no reason. That was totally not just a random thing to throw out there.
No, he likes ogres.
Well, no, there's a more specific reason.
He likes Shrek.
No, I was not talking about that.
Mog.
Yes, because no, they know exactly what that is.
Right. Worf's dad.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Anyways, folks, there you have it. We'll be showing this off at our end of the month show, which will actually be November 1st. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it doesn't give you too many headaches. And if you make one of your own, feel free to send it to our email. Show us a photo of it. We'd love to see what your take is on it.
Yeah, that is. And that was to. I'm not sure if you can hear this. And that was today's episode of the crafting series in Shadow and Sun. I know exactly what I'm trying to say. And
we'll see you guys Sunday.
Yes.
And have a nice weekend. It's going to be a long one. See you then.
Goodbye. That is, in fact, what is currently happening.
3-day weekend. Bye, everybody.